Chicken fajitas? I like chicken fajitas. But of course, I cannot do your standard typical chicken fajitas. We're gonna do a chicken fajita sourdough melt. And if you have access to San Luis sourdough, I highly recommend it. Not sponsored by them. I get paid nothing. That is a courtesy from me to you. It's what I'm here for, like I've said, is to help us make some frickin' really good food. San Luis sourdough, top notch. So let's make some chicken fajita sourdough melt sandwich. For our fajita vegetables, I have about a half of an onion, little more than a half of a yellow onion. And of course, you know, if you've had your fajitas, you want them in long strips. I used a whole bell pepper, green bell pepper, and I used a couple of yellow, orange, and red sweet peppers. Give it some color, give it a little sweet taste to it. It'll be good. It'll be really good. And I'm also gonna be using chicken breast as opposed to chicken thighs, because again, that's what I ended up with. So, gotta find a use for what we got, right? Let me show you how to make the marinade. So for the marinade, you can use the chipotle peppers if you want. Again, it adds just a little bit of heat, not much, but it's a good smoky flavor, and that's kind of what I like about them. You can add more heat if you want. You could add some cayenne pepper. My chili powder that I use is a mild chili powder, because if I want to add heat, I'll do it with cayenne pepper or something else. So, as you've seen, got my handy dandy latex glove. That keeps me from having to wash my hands so often. Kind of odd that way. And if you notice, yes, I did cut my beard. Apologize, it'll grow back. Not that you really care, but somebody's probably looking saying, he cut his beard. Had a job interview, job that I really want, so you can go in there looking like a mountain man or try to spruce it up a little bit. Anyway, your chicken pieces, you want to do, you know, 1-inch slices, something, strips, the best you can, 1 to 2 inches long, whatever. No one's going to pick it apart. Cut off any excess fat. You don't want big, huge chunks of fat in there. So you got that all chopped up. You got your marinade made. The handy dandy Ziploc bag. You can marinate just in the bowl if you want to, but the thing I like about the bag is you can toss it around throughout the marinade time and make sure you get it all covered. Whereas the bowl, gotta stir it. I don't know. It seems easier to me. You could actually do the marinade straight in the bag if you wanted to. Save the process of having to wash another dish. So, got our chicken in the bag. We'll remove the glove because I will no longer be touching the chicken for now. Set the cutting board aside. Get our marinade, and it smells really, really good. Give it one more stir. You can marinate your vegetables if you like. I'm gonna pour this in there first to see if I got enough room for it, because I have almost 2 pounds of chicken. So that's about enough for this marinade. Yeah, let's toss the vegetables in there. Again, got my bell pepper, I got some sweet peppers for color, a little bit of flavor, and got my onions. Could throw some cilantro in there, which I probably should be doing. I think I forgot my cilantro. It's in the fridge. I'll get it chopped up. It'll get mixed in there. Probably do that actually in the mix this time when we're cooking. So, got everything in there. Got a little too much air. Let me get that air out. Give it a nice mix. And go and put it away for a couple hours. Again, at least 30 minutes minimum. You don't want to let this stuff necessarily go overnight with the citrus in there. So I would say max maybe 6 to 8 hours. And of course, regardless of how you are doing your fajitas, if you're gonna do them the traditional way with rice and beans and a tortilla, or if you're gonna do it like this on a sandwich, you gotta have your pico de gallo and you gotta have your guacamole. That's all there is to it. Time to cook the fajitas. Look at that beautiful batch of fajitas there, all ready to go. Get your stove turned on to a medium heat. Add just a tiny bit of olive oil. We don't need a whole lot because we already got the oil in the bag. Let it heat up for a second. Get it spread around like so. And we'll dump our fajita mix in there and get it going. About 15 minutes in, our chicken's done. Gonna drain a little bit of the liquid out of here, and we'll get our sandwiches going. For my sandwiches, I got my buttered sourdough. Gonna put a little bit of my guacamole on there. A little bit of my pico de gallo. Pile some of the fajitas. And my favorite, pepper jack cheese. I'm gonna go just long enough to get the bread toasted, get the cheese melted, which shouldn't take too long. Then we'll do our best to flip it without losing everything on the inside. It can jump back in. Jumped out fine. There we go. Salvage any lost toppings. For some reason I got to cook for the rest of the family too, so I want to make sure my griddle is a little bit clean there when I do the rest of my sandwiches. Sourdough is grilled to perfection. There's your chicken fajita sourdough melt. Pepper jack cheese, a bit of guacamole and pico de gallo. Oh boy, that's good. I'm gonna take a few more bites, then I gotta cook for the rest of the family. So, thank you for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Eat This, Grinds and Cocktails. Ring the notification bell, touch the little bell down below. I'm getting better about saying that. Give this a shot, share it with everybody. It's good stuff. Have a good evening.